Hello everybody, and today we're going to be looking at arrays. So what are arrays and how do we use them? So arrays are a basic data storage structure basically, and it's a way to store and access data very quickly and efficiently, and it's one of the main types of data storage. So what really is an array? It's just something that's given a name and a number to access it. So in order to access it, you put brackets around it, and then you put the number you want to access. So I created a main character array, and I initialized it here, or declared it. This means that I created the array, and I wanted the array to be 3 big. Like, there's 3 different indexes in it, but I have to put 2 here because it starts at 0. So 0, 1, 2. These are the 3 different values that the main character array has. And all 3 of these are at different locations. Alright? So I just started out by declaring it as no one. The value of 2 at no one. So I just basically set it up. The reason you want to declare it and set it as 2 because we don't have to have this. But it's usually good to declare arrays to make them their maximum size. Because if you write 0 here, if you declare this, and then declare this, and then declare this, what it's really doing is it's really writing the array, and it's creating the array as 1 big, and then it has to re-go over the entire array and make it 2 big when you input this value, and then it has to be 3 big when you input this value. So you just want to declare it right out front, and then it'll create 3 different values that are all empty until you change them. So for index 0 in the main character array, we put in boy, the string boy. And like other data storage and everything in GameMaker, you can really put anything. I can put numbers in here. I can put a letter in here. I can store an object in here. I can really do anything, and it'll still work just fine. But for this array, and it's usually best practice to have like sort of the same thing in one array. You don't really want to start messing things up and putting different kind of things in the same thing. So anyways, what can you really use arrays for? Well, they can store words like we're using here. So if we just play, you can see that they're displayed here. So instead of writing out the string here, here, and here, I just put string, and then I'm accessing them by just doing this. All you have to do is write out the name of the array, and then put in the brackets and then the index you wanna use. So yeah, you can also have some sort of system where, for example, you might do global.current character, and then that can equal maybe 1. So you're currently playing as the dog. So then this can go in here, and then whatever the current character is, as it's changed, you only need 1 line of code. So instead of writing if global.current character equals dog, then draw text dog, you can just have this, and you can just have the line of code once, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know. It's very useful, and it might be a little bit hard to understand at first, but you're going to want to use these when you're creating your games. So yeah. And also, there's another way to access them. Well, I got rid of it now. But if we go into here, you can look at the different functions that you can use with the arrays. And here we go. You can do array create, and then you can create the entire size of the array, and you can have all the values start out as something. So this array is 100 big, and it starts out with all of the values equaling no one. And then there's also 2D arrays. So yeah, these are arrays that have basically an X and a Y for their index. So in order to access any specific thing, you have to put in an X and a Y value to get something out. So yeah. That's generally how you can use them. You can read more about them here. And yeah, thanks for watching.